my message today is about being aware of your surroundings and who you allow in your personal space, who you allow in your home, who you allow around, because the enemy is always working and always out to get you, especially if you're on the right path and you're trying to do the right thing. And there's always going to be distractions, there's always going to be roadblocks, obstacles, all that. But it is important that you make sure that you are around good, positive energy. Because if you are around someone who isn't living the best life, isn't necessarily on the right path, and they're making some unwise decisions and they're just living life carelessly, those people can be used against you because they're open canvas. So therefore the enemy could attack you through them, and the attack is going to be much worse because of the fact that those people are close to you, those people know you, those people are around you. It could be a family member, a friend, a coworker. So it's important just to what is it? Careful, kids. It's important to be aware of your surroundings, be aware of, even if you do allow people around you, we're human. It is so easy for us to fall into temptation. What the heck is going on? People cannot drive. It's serious. It's sad. It's so easy for people to fall into temptation and make mistakes. Like, we're human. We've been there, we've done that, all of us. So we can't just blame it on that specific person, because we all make mistakes. But as long as you're trying, as long as you're making an effort to better yourself, that's good. But if you have people around you who just aren't ready to give up that lifestyle, are still living in the world and aren't ready to change, you might have to separate yourself from them, just because you don't want to keep around bad company, because bad company will ruin the good morals. So you don't want to be around people like that. And especially, like, every day it's warfare. Every day it's a war between good and evil. So as long as you're pushing to do good, evil is always going to be right there, pushing back at you. So just take in consideration who you do allow in your life, who you do don't share too much information. If somebody is around all the time, be aware of what you're saying. Be aware, because like I said, the enemy's always lurking. So you may be informing the enemy, which could be a friend, a family member, unknowingly, just from thinking that you're around somebody that you trust. You have to use discernment to distinguish between, is this a safe place? If I say something to this person, is my information safe? Most of the time, I suggest just keep your personal things to yourself. You don't have to allow everybody to be in your life. You don't have to allow everybody to know everything about you, especially things that are personal to you. Keep that private. Keep that to yourself. Don't allow everyone in your home. Don't allow everyone to have access to you, whether it's through social media, through a phone call, through boundaries, them just popping up when they want and coming over and chilling, and because then that person first of all, they don't respect your boundaries if they just pop up and show up and don't even call and ask, is it cool to do so, because we're grown. We got things to do. We got responsibilities. I can't be having you sitting around all day when I'm trying to clean my house. I'm trying to get things ready. I'm trying to take care of my home. Why are you here and you're not doing none of these things? Do you have responsibilities? And then that's where that comes in. You don't want to be around someone who has no responsibilities, who has no goals, who has no future, because you don't want to become that. Surround yourself around people who are actually doing good, who are actually building towards something, who actually have goals, who actually, gets up with something set in mind and goes after it. Be around strong, independent, hard-working people, because you want to reciprocate that. You want that to be reciprocated. You don't want to be around leeches. You don't want to be around people who's just trying to take from you and steal your shine. The mosquitoes steal your light. Flies, always after the light. You are the light, and you can't allow these negative energies around to just suck you dry. You don't need that in your life. You need to stay prepared, stay aware, stay focused, stay humble, and avoid, life is not easy, because the things that every day you have to work towards, fighting against things that are put in place to be against you. And like I said, it'll just pop up, and it'll pop up in this person, that person, just because those people, like I said, are open canvas. They're not doing the right things, and it could be something small, but they could be used by the enemy to attack you, and you already have enough going on in life. Now, I'm not saying isolate and be alone. I'm just saying be aware. Be aware. If you feel in your gut that this person is, against you, this person's trying to bring you down, trust your instincts, trust your discernment, and, just take some time. Also, just when you're around that person, try to plant some seeds. Try to, lead them in the right direction, so that they may, later down the line, be able to use that information, and that information can be helpful, and they have to make a decision. Either they're going to get on the right path, follow after what you're following after, or they're just going to continue to do what they're doing and live life carelessly. And that is completely up to them. You cannot change anybody. You cannot force anybody to change. And it is what it is. So play your part, play your role. Don't we're not mean people. We're not just going to be like, oh, well, some people are like, and I'm not one of them people that be standing on it like, I'm done with you. You got to go. I'm cutting you off, because we're genuine people. We have a heart. We show empathy, sympathy. So it's just, it's hard to be mean. But some people, those people, shoot, go ahead, do what you gotta do, stand on it. You got to go. You ain't no good for my energy. You ain't no good for my goals. You ain't no good for my future. You in the way. You a hindrance. You a blocker. You a hater, and you got to be out.